love the electricity bill around here, boy.
And we recording. We doing a whole lot of technology over here, Shannon. Whole lot of technology. What's going on, good people? I'm looking at two cameras. Pow, 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 pow. So I'm gonna be switching back and forth.
Me
Shannon.
too. I'm gonna write. I tried to line them up as much as I could to try to make it a little bit easier for me.
Well, we didn't start it now, so it's about as good as it's gonna get.
And it ain't gonna get no better than that. Welcome to the ride. I'm gonna start out with the bullshit. The season is over. If you're a Hawks fan, we still rocking though, and the season over. And there's only one thing to do when the season is over: do a little drinking.
Oh damn! I don't got my liquor. I got nothing but ginger ale. Lord,
played yourself.
Oh man. Oh.
That's all right. This just gives me time to talk about.
Oh man! All right. So Norwood, yeah, you talk about for a second. Give me about 17 seconds, Shannon. Don't judge me that I'm wearing hooping shorts.
Now you know University 101 states to be early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late, and to be late is to be unacceptable. What's up, Kev? We are having technical difficulties, and by technical difficulties, I mean Reggie don't have a drink. Our season is over, and Reggie does not have a drink. This is inappropriate. This is lawlessness.
My goodness, that's
everything that I do not support.
I apologize, people. But I'm back.
Mr. Magic City. It can rain on your forehead. I am just a free potter now. Once the season is over, I feel a weight lifted off my shoulders. So I feel a little bit better. I'm not nearly as angry as I've been over the last 2 weeks. And yeah. I mean, it's sadly enough, I feel way better now because at least they kind of yell at us, put us out of our misery. I was tired of seeing Trey shoot stupid ass shots and make one shot in the first quarter. I wake up this morning, not with playoff hangovers. I mean, just regular hangovers now.
Man, I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated for a whole lot of stuff. I'm frustrated because of football. I'm frustrated because of basketball. I don't really care enough about baseball, but I guess that's what I'm going to clamor to now because everything is over with.
World Series champs, baby.
You see it back there. Oop, that way. World Series champs. But
Future album. We taking whatever championships and whatever trophies we can.
Yeah, Future album just won a championship for most toxic album of the year.
Wait. Let's take 1 second and talk about that because the title of the album
is "I Never Liked You."
I never liked you, and in so many cases, we got merch on the way.
Merch on the way, y'all. We got merch on the way.
Absolutely. But the title of the album is "I Never Liked You," and I find out so many times that you have what would be considered some type of entanglement, and the girl hates you for no reason. In your head, you're like, "I never even liked you. You can't be mad with me. You can't be emotionally attached. I was never into any type of emotional attachment to you, and I never liked you seems so fitting." I want a shirt that says "I never liked you" because a lot of times, I can drink to that.
Oh man, I never started the live. I was wondering.
Reggie being a step behind, you get beat on every route.
Right now. I was like, yo, where's the chat? I was like, the chat is right here. So we're live on Twitch. We're live on Instagram as well. Shout out to IG family. What's up, Donnie? Shout out to our Twitch family.
My boy.
We are going to be switching over to YouTube and Facebook too. Not today, soon. So we'll be going live everywhere: YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, wherever you get your socials. Twitter. I don't even know if you can do that on Twitter yet. Well, Elon Musk gonna let you do it. Elon Musk gonna let you do whatever you want to do.
You see, said drunk from last night. Where we come from, we call that a 2-for-1. All your drinks last night's now half off because you still drunk this morning. That is a W, my friend.
Boy, on the Sorrel.
And I drink to that.
Now we can drink to the end of the season. Now we can drink to the end of the Hawks season. So where do you want to start, Norwood? Do you want to start with the draft? Do you want to start with a Hawks wrap up?
Okay. Hawks wrap up is at the end because that's gonna spiral. So let's talk about these Falcons picks real quick. We're not gonna stay for long, but we are gonna let y'all know. And I'm gonna tell you, the Falcons look very un-Falcon like today. Well, over the last couple of days, Terry Fontenot, I don't know exactly what he's doing, but he's doing something different. A receiver core that looks reasonable for a quarterback. I'm going to skip the
Oh,
second.
my bad. I'm back. my headphones died. You were talking, and I was just trying to look normal. I missed your whole Drake London breakdown. I missed your whole Drake London breakdown.
That's the toughest part is when things go awry and you have to be like, well, I'm gonna continue to look like I'm locked in and I can't.
I was
hear
like,
any.
but whatever. So you talked about Drake London. Tell me, sorry y'all, we gonna recap. But did you like the Drake London pick?
I do.
Why?
You know, I wanted to go. I did like the pick, but I did not like the pick. You know, I wanted Kyle Hamilton. I wanted to take a hometown kid, and I think that Kyle Hamilton would have been the guy for us.
So
this is.
Go ahead. My bad. I cut you off. Go ahead.
This is kind of like the Kyle Pitts pick last year. It's maybe not the pick that I wanted, but this is a pick that I feel very comfortable in taking.
Shout out to Kev and the Twitch. Were you done? My bad.
Yeah, I mean, yes, for the most part. He's a big kid. Like I said, he's 6'5". Our receiving core is starting to look like a couple animals. They got the kid Alden. He's 6'5" too, and Kyle Pitts.
They got who?
I think the 6'5" kid they signed as a free agent. I forgot his name. I have to look it up.
Oh yeah. I know you're talking about. I'll look it up. But so you know how when you growing up and you in grade school and they say your parents said, well, this is what my parents used to say: C's are not allowed. C's are not allowed. B's are tolerated. A's are acceptable. That's what they used to tell us. So what does that sound like to me? That sounds like B's. B's get you through. I feel like this was a B pick. Like, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. It was one of those picks that you liked because you needed a receiver, right? You needed a receiver.
Shout out to Calvin Ridley.
You bum. So you needed a receiver, but at the same time, there were other receivers that I probably would have drafted before him. Now, we don't watch a lot of Pacific Coast football. We don't watch a lot of left coast football. We will this year because of everything that happened between USC and Oklahoma. But for the most part, we're SEC country. So I didn't really watch a lot of Drake London, and he broke his ankle, and he's not necessarily super fast. So to me, there were other receivers that were in a better position. I mean, we were in position to draft a better receiver in my eyes. All the receivers were there. Jameson Williams.
I think that they're looking. I think we want a certain type of receiver. I think they're looking for monsters. I think they want Calvin Johnson. See if you can stop 3 Calvin Johnson. Maybe you can. Probably can't. And specifically, whatever quarterback we're going to get is, I would assume, to be inexperienced. We'll talk about Ritter here in a second. I don't think that that's the quarterback answer long term. I think that they're probably going to go first next year at a quarterback if it doesn't work out. So I think that they're putting players around potential quarterbacks with high catch radiuses. So even if you're a little bit off, they can fix it. The John Collins effect, I would definitely call it.
You talking about AK, the second round pick?
Yes. No. Oh, no. You can get to him next. The defensive end with Penn State.
I was not a big fan of this pick either. So I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel about most of this draft. I was not a fan of most of this draft because I felt like at every pick there was somebody better that we could have drafted. Except for maybe Desmond Ritter. But like, so AK Arnold, they call him AK. His last name is EBIK.
We figure out his name, Lord. Lord, we taking it a day at a time. We just drafted him. EBIKETIE.
So they call him AK. The thing is, he was pretty. He went to Temple, right? He went to Temple. He was pretty okay. Like, he didn't do anything special at Temple. And then he transferred to Penn State and just exploded on the scene, right? Had 9.5, 10 sacks. But he's undersized. He's a one-trick pony. Now, to me, at the time that we drafted him, there were other needs that we could have drafted instead of him.
Yeah, I do have questions. I got big questions because he's undersized.
I mean, you need a corner. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you think that they're going to move him to like outside linebacker?
100%. 100%. They're going to move him they're moving him. Is sticking with the motto of having players that can do multiple things. So like we have a player like that now, like Michael Walker, number 3. He plays inside linebacker, outside linebacker, rush end. This dude is the same way. He's going to play outside linebacker, inside linebacker, rush end.
So you think that the Troy Anderson kid from Montana that played quarterback and linebacker is the same thing? He's more.
I think he's Taysom Hill part 2. Why you bait me with that, man? I can't. So Terry Font, no. Now you left the Saints, the Aints. You left the Aints. This is why I don't like the draft. You drafted the Atlanta version of Jameis Tamus. You drafted Desmond Ritter and this Montana kid, Troy Anderson. We have the Atlanta version of Jameis Tamus. Jameis Winston and what's the boy?
Okay.
Taysom Hill.
Let me clean
No, it's the same thing. It's the exact same. Watch. Go ahead. Clean it up.
Let's introduce the guy before we murder him. How about that? The guy that we're speaking about, his name is Troy Anderson. Played linebacker at Montana State.
He played quarterback and DB at BYU. And see, his story is the same. But go ahead. The story is the same.
He's a 3-time all-conference.
No conference. What conference is he in? What conference is Montana in?
Hey, man,
that ain't even better than all SWAC.
So this is the thing. The kid is a 3-time all-conference linebacker, 1-time all-conference quarterback. Personally, I don't think this kid ever sees the field as any type of offensive player. I think that he is going to be an outside linebacker. He probably play the star position, maybe a little bit of safety, and he can play on special teams pretty much immediately.
So we drafted a special teams player in the second round.
No, I think he's more of an all-purpose player than a special teams player. Those are two different things. Special teams demands you only to playing special teams. I feel like he's a guy. No, man, he better never touch the football as an offensive player. Peyton Hillis. But for me, no, I think that he's clearly. You're right.
Y'all see the disgust in me, right? Y'all see the disgust on my face.
And I'm trying to be optimistic, and it's typically the other way around. But I think that you're right. They're picking players who can play multiple positions so we can give them different looks, especially if we're not going to be as skilled as we should.
Pick a linebacker quarterback for. He said they trying to get people to play multiple positions. But I said, yeah, you going to be the quarterback and linebacker.
like we play in street ball again. All right, so I play quarterback.
I'm all-time quarterback and middle linebacker. Like, wait, what?
But I don't hate this pick. I just don't understand it. I'm gonna let them show me what they plan to do with the Troy Anderson kid and with AK, as we are calling him right now. Let's get to the pick that everybody is really interested in. Desmond Ritter. My brother says that he's the best quarterback in the draft. I was a firm believer in picking Malik Willis instead.
I would say he's the most ready quarterback in the draft. I wouldn't. If any of these were pressed into coverage, if any of these were pressed into duty because of whatever happens, I think he's probably the best one to bring in right now. I don't think he's the best one, but I think he's the most NFL ready.
I mean, we got Mariota.
Malik is the most dynamic one. Yeah.
And then Malik, I assume probably is a better fit as a back, like has a more reasonable chance of being like, okay, I'll be a backup.
Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, I think that Desmond Ritter is going to be like, I want to start or I want out, which is not unreasonable.
Ain't no way. Listen, Desmond Ritter, I know you don't know us yet. You may never know us. You may know us tomorrow, but I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm gonna put this on tape. You better not let it ever come out your mouth in your rookie year of saying that I need to start or I'm out. You, sir, hell no. I'm not
talking about the rookie year. I'm talking about next.
Man, what year? Man, he ain't. They saying he's the next Dak Prescott. That's what they saying. That's his ceiling. Is Dak Prescott.
Bad. Oh, and there we go. As we're having the conversation, Bleacher Report already says Arthur Smith quotes best quarterback to start. Damn, Mariota, you was a starter for how long? 3 weeks.
Well, we better draft all running backs and offensive linemen the rest of the draft because neither one of them are gonna be able to get the ball to any of those dudes.
Hey, that's the reason we just chucking it up. Throw Jake London on one side, throw Kyle Pitts across the middle. Hey, y'all figure it out. He gonna throw the ball and close his eyes.
Arthur Smith is tripping. But I mean, we brought in Marcus Mariota, so I mean, it's like he set the bar so low. Like you don't really. I mean, you remember like when your teachers tell you, "I'm giving you every opportunity to pass." Like they're giving you every opportunity to take this job, Marcus Mariota.
And teachers were never giving me every opportunity. You were grading me harshly, man. I just expect so much out of you. Hey, expect less. This work is hard. So that. Oh, we also have D'Angelo Malone,
which is an interesting pick. Interesting pick because he's an Atlanta kid. I think he went to Cedar Grove. I think. He's 6'3", 245. So he's another kid that can play rush end, linebacker, middle and outside. And apparently he's pretty fast.
That's what I think we're looking to go for with this team is just speed. Now, I don't know what we're going to do when we get to the ball, but if we run real fast at them, you just hope that they fall down.
Dean Pease's offense, Dean Pease's defense, I mean, is blitz heavy. So he likes to blitz somebody from somewhere. And if you look at all of these picks, Troy Anderson, Arnold, A.K., D'Angelo Malone, Michael Walker, who's already on the team. That's 4 defensive end linebacker combo people, and you'll never know who's coming. Pause.
There's a hey, yo, my friend. I think that this does present us something that we haven't had in a long time is an active defense. I think that in the past we've typically had more of a reactive defense, see what the offense gives us, and then just try to figure it out. I feel like if we can cause some disruption from multiple points on the field, I think at least it'll slow teams down from just slaughtering us like they had in the past. Especially when you got A.J. Terrell on one side who's going to be able to lock a guy up. That really puts, your 2 other guys on whoever you decide to be probably the one. I would probably put Terrell. Well, Terrell don't travel right now.
So obviously, the way that we drafted, we're rocking with the corners that we got in free agency. We got Casey Hayward. We got Isaiah Oliver back, who's actually a really good tackling corner. Coverage-wise, he ain't that great, but he can tackle. And then we drafted 2 safeties in the top 4 rounds the last 2 years. So we re-signed Harrison, which I'm not excited about, but.
I think that they're basically like A.J. Terrell, you do your job. Hey, the rest of you guys as a team
get to the quarterback. The rest of y'all get to the quarterback. A.J. Terrell, guard this dude.
But to me, like overall, looking at this whole draft, I never expected this to be such a defense-heavy draft.
Why?
We're not a
This is the.
defense-heavy team.
Oh, you mean our
We
picks?
typ-
Okay.
we
Yeah.
typically more focus on just getting the offense better, and then the defense just kind of doing what they can with what they will. This is Terry Fontenot taking the Falcons in a different direction. I like it.
He's taking
Well,
us
I'm not gonna say I
I-10
like it.
West.
I'm interested,
Man,
and you hate it.
I'm not. Like I said, I'm not excited about the picks, man. The Troy Anderson picks reminds me of Alex Anzalone from Florida for
That
New
was a
Orleans.
Gator shot.
No, but I mean, he picked that. That was one of those picks that everybody was like, "What?" Like,
And he was a special teamer / a little bit of linebacker. You're right. I can't. As much as I don't want to like it, kind of right.
so, it is what it is. I am interested to see where we go for today's 4 through 7. I think we traded our 4th round pick to move up to get AK, which is another thing I didn't like. Why would you move up to get him?
Unless you know something that nobody else knows.
Okay. Okay. So I'm a deviate a little bit. What was your biggest surprise of the first round in the NFL draft?
Drake London. I just knew that once, and I told you that. I said Kyle Hamilton will be available. You said there's no way Kyle Hamilton will be available. I said somebody is gonna pick the wrong people. He gonna be there. Was he there? He surely was. Did we take him? No. Also, I ain't gonna stay here long, but the Texans are putting together a little draft now.
They got all the team. They got Derek Stingley Jr. I don't know about the Texans, but I know the Giants have had a great draft so far, and the Jets. The Giants and the Jets are kind of silly.
Texans are putting together a little bit of a team over there, and I'm like, how the hell do y'all keep doing this? Y'all know this is not really y'all wheelhouse of making the right decisions repeatedly. And you guys seem to continue to do that. Is are y'all gonna keep Lovey or
the Texans got Derek Stingley Jr., Kenyon Green, Jalen Peach. Ooh, they got Jalen Peacher.
Exactly.
That was a good one. And they got Mechie.
Exactly.
And Christian Harris on the low.
Yes. I told you they have a very good draft.
They do. They are. That's a good draft.
How they did manage to do it, and how in the hell did we let Kyle Hamilton fall all the way to Baltimore?
Look at the Giants draft. Let's look at the Giants draft. The Giants: Kayvon Thibodeau, Evan Neal. I don't understand the Wan'Dale. Well, it came out that they're trying to trade Kadarius Toney, so that's why they drafted Wan'Dale Robinson, this guard from North Carolina.
Send us KDT.
I was about to say we'll take KDT.
Man,
and then Cordell Flott. Cordell Flott was a sleeper for the Giants as well at corner.
Man, I know KDT ain't the best. He fits in our
human. He ain't the best human.
Stay out of that. Because you just gonna come here and slander my team. You a hater though. Congratulations to your one championship in 40 years. It'll be another 40 years before y'all win one. You're sorry, bums. Y'all had a good draft.
Oh, bring on the hate, young sir. Bring on the hate.
That's real.
That boy, man, look at him. When Norwood start looking down and looking around, that's what he gets. That's when you know he pissed off.
Go to the next topic, man. This is some bullshit.
All right, go to the next topic. Go to the next topic. You want to talk about basketball now?
Yeah, yeah. But if y'all
Ryan said he's happy with the Giants picks. I see it.
But you still got Daniel Dimes as your quarterback.
Danny Dimes throwing them nickels.
And he's stealing. And y'all don't even have an answer. But if y'all want Desmond Ritter, we will trade you for something.
Kayvon Thibodeau.
I don't know if I want him, man. Nothing about. I'm going to pass on him. And this is the two things that I will take away from the draft. The Giants drafting Kayvon Thibodeau probably proves to me that he's not the guy who I think he is. Well, he is the guy who I think he is. And Kyle Hamilton.
Wait, what does that mean?
I don't think he's the guy. And the Giants picking him further probably cements that he's not the guy. And also Kyle Hamilton falling to Baltimore, who specializes in picking great defensive players.
Why shouldn't be Ed Reed part 2?
Exactly.
They said the same thing about Ed Reed. He's not fast enough. He's not big enough. Although Kyle Hamilton's 6'4", 230. But he's gonna turn out being Ed Reed, and I'm sick. The more you talk, the more I don't like this Drake London pick. The more you talk.
Drake made $335,000 off that pick too. Congrats to Drake.
I don't care.
Let's get to the semifinals then. Let's do it.
Looks like the NBA playoffs have progressed to the semifinals where we have Phoenix versus Dallas. That's gonna be a good matchup. No, it's not. Golden State versus Memphis.
It is. Are you crazy?
Miami versus Philly. Milwaukee versus Boston.
The only one of these that I don't see really being that good is Golden State versus Memphis. I think that Memphis is a young basketball team, but I think they are stupid. And I think the Golden State specializes in
How are they? How are they stupid?
They play stupid basketball. They play a lot of stupid basketball. They turn the ball over. They don't. They're a talented team. They play together, but they make stupid moves. This, on the other hand, Golden State, surgical. I think that they finna put them boys in the backcourt. I think they finna have the first 3-man backcourt, 2-man front court, and the Splash Brothers finna tear their ass up.
So out of all of these series, which one are you looking to see? Which one are you looking to see? Which one are you most looking forward to watch?
Definitely not Miami Philly where everybody is hurt. I'm selling.
I'm sick. I'm sick for Kev and Philly. I'm sick for y'all Philly fans, man. I thought this was it. James Harden finally looked like he was rounded into shape.
Right, Terrell. The T-Wolves definitely out-stupided the Grizzlies. But, yes, I 100% agree. But Philly just sucks, man. You can't – everybody wants to kill Embiid for always being injured, always,
That wasn't his fault. That was Glenn Doc Rivers' fault. Shouldn't have been in the game with 2 minutes and 37 seconds left, up 20 whatever points in a closeout game. That's your fault.
Correct. And now he has a brain injury. And don't know when he'll be back.
Well, Doc going to be fired the second they lose to Miami.
But I think he has, something is wrong with his orbital bone. He has a concussion.
Fractured.
Oh, fractured orbital bone, has a concussion. Of course, already has the hand issue.
They said he's normally be out, 2 weeks? I think he had a similar injury where he was out for 2 weeks.
They can't afford for him to be out.
Kev, stop playing 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 4 minutes and 30 seconds, 7 minutes and 8 seconds, 3 minutes, 35 seconds. He shouldn't have been in the game when he was in the game to get his face broke.
4 minutes is a little bit tougher because without Joel, they could probably trick off a 20-point lead.
With Joel, they tricked off a 20-point lead. Last year.
Thank you for proving my point. But yeah, it's tough. You don't want it, but you got to make. Doc's game plan is I can't lose tonight. If I lose tonight, the media gonna be on my ass. So I get why he did what he did. It's just he's a casualty of war in the process.
Kev, never did I think I would see you defending Doc Rivers. Never did I think you do.
I ain't never heard you call the man Doc Rivers. You call him Glenn. But Phoenix and Dallas should be very, very.
That's the one you're looking forward to, Phoenix, Dallas.
Yes. This is the DeAndre Ayton series, my friend. You're matched up against Max Kleber. This is your time to earn your money. Nantino back. But yeah, if you want, and you're never gonna get Trae Young, Luka Doncic money. But if you believe that you can get it, then this is it. Now, I will say, y'all know I'm a big Luka fan. And I don't know if Book is 100% healthy, but Luka is cooking. And it infuriates me because it's a team of guys who none of them are like defenders. But in this case, they play great team defense. And I think that Luka is going to make it difficult. I think that this series is 100% pivotal on what you're going to get out of Devin Booker. Because without Devin Booker, the Suns struggled against New Orleans. You can't play like that versus Luka.
So I think in this Phoenix Dallas series, I think Phoenix matches up better against them, Dallas being against Dallas, than they did against New Orleans. I think.
Y'all don't think Booker hurt?
Booker's hurt. But Luka's hurt too. Luka ain't on 100%.
My brother gotta say something crazy. Luka, the best player in the West. And wait, let's take a moment here while I have everybody here together. Can we all agree? That Luka Doncic is a substantially better player than Trae Young, and that the Falcons should have never drafted Trae Young? They should have drafted Luka.
No, man. Everybody made that decision for a reason.
That don't mean that it's right. There is no world where you can tell me that you think that Trae is better than Luka.
No, not right now.
Not now. They came in the same draft.
I don't view that as a loss right now. I don't view that as a loss.
I hate that shit. One of these guys is an all-star at best. One of these guys is a perennial MVP candidate.
Yeah.
You know what fits better in Atlanta? Winning. I'd rather win games than have a guy who fits the culture and can go out with Quavo after the fucking game. That don't mean shit to us when we done lost. Oh, crazy as hell. Oh, he fits the culture better. What culture? Losing culture. Getting coaches fired culture. Shooting dumbass shots culture. Next. Y'all unreasonable.
So the series that I'm looking forward to the most in this semifinal round is Milwaukee versus Boston. Oh, Chris Middleton's out for the whole second round. I'm no longer looking forward to this series.
Jason Tatum, what you finna do with Giannis? Let's see if you play that same.
They not about to put Tatum on Giannis. They about to put Robert Williams on Giannis, which I guess don't really matter.
What? Please. Luka's team is not nearly as good as the Atlanta Hawks. There's nobody good on Luka's team but Luka.
Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson is about to be a big overpay. What do you think?
You just said he's not good. You just said he's not good.
What do you think you're gonna pay Jalen Brunson?
That's not the question. The question is that what I was referring to you was nobody good is on this team.
Turn the whole chat up, boy. You got Jay. Relax. But no, Jalen Brunson is only deserving. Jalen Brunson is only deserving of the Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Kevin Huerter contract, the $18 to $20 million contract. They're gonna try to pay that man $25 million, and it's gonna be an overpay, and everybody's gonna look and say, "Why do we do this?" So yes, if I think that the best player on the Dallas Mavericks is the equivalent of Tyler Hero or Kevin Huerter, then hell yeah, I think that team is substantially worse than the Atlanta Hawks because Kevin Huerter is not nearly one of the best players on our team. And I think he'll probably be traded here soon.
Well, we said we were going to try to stay off the Hawks, but
my bad. I do want to see Milwaukee versus Boston.
Hey, Kevin 11, man. You can come here every time. You can come to our chat every time. Appreciate you. Come to our show every time. We got new on our Twitch stream, on our live stream. We have a new fan or a new listener.
Technologies is flourishing. Yeah, we out here working. I love showing up at you. My sister-in-law is the GOAT.
But back to it, man. So who you got? Phoenix versus Dallas right now. Who you picking? You expect me to do that, did you? Phoenix versus Dallas right now. Who you got? See? Oh, Phoenix. Now he was talking all that trash and it was quiet. He was quiet.
Phoenix is the answer. I can't. As much as I think that Luka is the damn man, I gotta go with my logic and reasoning. Phoenix is a substantially better team in almost every other position, and I guess if you really match up Book versus Luka, I would probably give Luka the advantage because he can do so many things. But it's one man band. I don't think the one man band wins again.
Well, you just caping so hard for Luka and then got out of there. I'm gonna take Phoenix.
He needs help. he could have been at Atlanta Hawks and had all the help in the world, but
I'm gonna take Phoenix in this one.
This is what I will do every time I think about Luka and trade.
I'm gonna take Phoenix. I'm gonna take them 4-2. Actually, I think Phoenix is gonna jump out probably 2. Actually, I'm gonna go 4-3 Phoenix because I think Luka's gonna steal game 1. With Booker not being healthy, DeAndre Ayton, they just gonna try to beat up Ayton. And I think Phoenix is going to have a problem with Jalen Brunson. Now, Chris Paul might kick somebody in the nuts again in order to win. But, boy told you get off Luka's nuts. Boy told you get off Luka's nuts.
I'm a Luka fan. Boy, fuck you. I don't know what you're talking about. Luka is the one that got away. I'm hurt. What are you talking about? Emotional damage. That's exactly how I feel right now. I am sad. But I just feel like Phoenix has too much. I don't think Luka can do it by himself, unfortunately.
I said, boy, fuck you. All right, so you taking Phoenix.
You taking Phoenix.
Anybody?
Not
hey,
liking the
Splash
players who I
Pass.
support?
Splash Cast versus the world. Splash Cast versus the world. We doing 24 packs for a series. 24 packs for a series. Y'all want to bet us up? Bet us up. 24 packs for a series.
Anybody want to take Dallas? Say it. That means you, since you want.
Any of y'all want to take Dallas?
Trash.
Also in the Twitch stream, we bet Yingling flights. They are $7.50 a 6-pack. So we'll also bet 24. So if y'all want to bet these 24, y'all want to take Dallas, we're gonna take Phoenix. Let's go.
Hey, go ahead and say it. We need to confirm that you are taking.
We need to
24
confirm.
Bet. Hey man, we.
What Noah said? Woo, you 24.
That was a unilateral decision made on the fly for the podcast, but I'm all about the gang shit, so let's do it.
Boy, you are getting
no. You said Dallas, and then he's talking about I'm taking Phoenix in 5. Well, us too.
Well, then that ain't no bet. So Golden State versus Memphis. This is intriguing. Y'all see my hands? This is intriguing. Oh, he took Dallas. This is intriguing because
no.
This is intriguing because Golden State. I'm sorry, Memphis is while they do play. They play stupid basketball. I mean, they have a lot of turnovers. I don't think they're gonna look as stupid and young in this series as they did last series. I think last series was their first playoff series. And now, I think they got something going. Okay. With all that being said,
barbecue chicken.
I'm still taking Golden State. But it's going to be a lot closer than everybody thinks. Because Memphis can guard all 3 of their guards.
Who has ever guarded Steph Curry, the greatest shooter of all time? Name him.
When I say guard, Steph Curry, okay. Any legendary player like Jordan, Curry, LeBron. When I say guard, meaning you're not gonna let them go for 50. You can keep them at 20 in the 20s.
Smooth 35 from the light skinned assassin. But you act like Clay not there too. What do you expect Clay to do? And I don't know when.
Dylan Brooks. You put Dylan Brooks on Curry or Poole. You put Dylan Brooks on Poole. You put Dylan Brooks on Poole, right? You put Bane on Clay or no, you don't put him on Curry. You put Bane on Clay, and then you put Ja on Curry.
No, okay, time out. I'm gonna tell you why that does not work.
Why?
Because number one, Ja is not the greatest. Now he will play defense, but he's not the greatest defender. You can't put him on the toughest cover because you're gonna run him out of gas. You definitely need to play Bane. I will play Bane against Steph and just hope that he just big mans him because he. They're probably
gonna put Bane on Jordan Poole and they're gonna put Brooks on Curry and they'll put Brooks on.
I'm putting Ja on Klay Thompson. He's the least mobile of the 3, and at least give him a chance to rest.
But Clay know how to post though.
But Clay has become Michael Jordan with this dream shake in the post.
Yeah, Clay know how to post,
when
man.
did he become the post man? Hit him with the and then just shoot over him. I'm like, Jesus. But yeah, I'm putting Ja on Clay so at least he can get his wind. I'm putting Bane on Poole, and who's left over?
Brooks
Whoever
on,
it is,
Brooks on.
Dylan Brooks. Yeah, you can
guard
you can play,
Steph.
Yeah, you can chase Steph around.
And then you got Draymond. Draymond's gonna be on anybody, but he'll probably be on Triple J.
Yeah, because Triple J is, and y'all gotta watch him. I like him, but he got Josh Smith tendencies all day. But if you don't stop shooting them threes,
you got to be an old school Falcons fan, NBA fan, to know about Josh Smith.
Yo, if you don't stop shooting them threes, Triple J, you are 8 feet tall. That's your benefit. Get it. You are becoming Carl Anthony Towns. Get your ass in the post and dunk on people.
That boy said Clay looks like he's not done rendering yet.
That's disrespectful. Oh, goddamn plain face head ass boy.
You look like you have no details in the face. That's funny. This is an intriguing series, man.
And I think this is the series where you probably get a little bit more Kuminga.
Who guards Wiggins?
I forgot about Wiggins. Oh yeah, go to state in 3 now.
Who guards Wiggins? Because they're gonna put Jaren Jackson probably on Draymond. Or they're gonna put the other dude, the light skinned hustle guy.
Steven Adams. This is another series where you probably don't play any. Triple OG was good, bro. But yeah, I definitely think this is I think Golden State gonna kick their ass.
Okay, I'm gonna go to State, but I'm gonna say 4-3.
Does anybody want Memphis? We taking bets, 24 packs. Anybody want them?
And you know Curry be he be going crazy in Memphis. He be going crazy in Memphis.
Now Miami versus Philly.
Said Wiggins is a self guard. Yeah, you ain't wrong.
Are you crazy?
You ain't right, but you ain't wrong. You ain't right, but you ain't wrong.
He is wrong. Wiggins has averaged like 18 points every year he's been in the league. Every year. Do y'all know who this man is?
He's Canadian Michael Jordan.
Shit. That's an accomplishment. See, y'all be really making me mad because people just get in here and just say all types of crazy.
Said you Tip. No, that's not said. Tip versus Tiffany.
That is also technically said.
Oh, that is
Tiffany.
She disregard my wife's bet.
Right in causing chaos. But I'm gonna tell you every year Andrew Wiggins average points. Year 1, 2014, 17 points. 2015, 20 points, 21 points. Year 2016, 24 points. 17 points. 18 points. 19, 22 points. 19 with the Warriors. 20 points. 20 with the Warriors.
We get it, bro.
18 points.
Girl, we get it, bro.
Self-check ain't it. And if you think he's self-check, then you are about to get torched.
This guy.
But
I mean,
I'm impressed with 20 points. I mean,
says
and you got to understand, he's finding 20 points with Clay, Steph, and Jordan Poole. That's a hard 20 to find.
So, you said something earlier about Kuminga and Moody. I was impressed with the Grizzlies bench. The Grizzlies bench was pretty good. I mean, they pretty much closed it out. They were the ones that brought them back, of course, and Minnesota tricked it off. But they were the ones that were on the court when Minnesota tricked off their leads every time.
Well, let me address my brother here.
No, stop letting him bait you with the Zion talk. We are not going to trade for Zion. The Atlanta Hawks are not going to trade for Zion Williams. Son.
Never, man, I will. I don't even want to speak that into existence because it just might happen. But no, I don't think the Memphis has enough for Golden State. Their bench is their bench plays well together, but they're not that talented. Eventually, when you meet up against a team that's not stupid and is talented, it's over with. You played against a really stupid team, and I said that before they signed that coach to that extension. And I think that they should trade Karl Anthony Towns for spare parts and make that Anthony Edwards teams and D'Angelo Russell. You can hang out if you can get some sense and you can play every night. You're going to play every other night.
Y'all are focusing on Cat too, but you got to remember D'Angelo Russell shit the bed this series too.
Oh, those are the two All-Stars. Anthony Edwards is the only adult on that team. That's the reason it's not anybody else's team. Anthony Edwards, you need to shut up. You're 7 feet tall. You're the best shooting big man of all time. You'd have had Zach LaVine. You'd have had Jimmy Butler, and you ain't done shit. You got to go home.
Well,
no, stop.
They came, as Memphis said, they came into your trap and took over your block. And they did. They came into Minnesota and just beat Minnesota up, except for Anthony Edwards. They just kind of let Anthony Edwards do what the hell he wanted to do. They were like, hey, you can score.
He the one guy in the neighborhood everybody actually scared of. Everybody, I beat them up, but nah, leave him alone.
And he the one that's just cool. He be chilling. Like, he don't do nothing crazy. He just be out there playing ball, hooping. But then you smack him in the face, he knock your ass out. That's who he is. Like, but Cat, and he be screaming so much. You can't scream that much and your voice is that high. Like, I can't go on the court at 7 feet and be screaming like a soprano. You can't do that.
He is the fakest tough guy in the NBA to me. I can't.
Yeah. He did the Goody on the Wolf logo. Disrespectful.
I do now. Who gonna stop him? You think Karl Anthony Towns is gonna put down his Cabernet to come down and grab job? Don't think so.
Nah, he gonna blow a kiss to the crowd like he did.
Anthony Edwards like, bro, I can't fight all of them, and I'm cool with most of them. I'm probably gonna be. Hey, I saw what y'all did.
I might go to Memphis here.
I'm gonna be on another team soon, bro. Don't worry about it. I'm not staying here with this big light skinned sucker. So yeah, I think that we all pick Golden State. Let's move on to the
Miami Philly. Man, this is gonna take place in Philadelphia General Hospital and then going to Biscayne Bay. Everybody's hurt.
We don't know who's playing. Kyle Lowry leg fell off. Jimmy Butler went from not. First of all, let's call the bullshit here too. Jimmy Butler was not on the injury report, and then suddenly he's not available to play because he was injured. Unless he fell down the steps in 2 hours before the game, somebody here is lying.
It happens. John Wall.
And Tiger Woods.
John Wall fell down the steps and tore his Achilles.
I don't know what. Where is John Wall and what is he doing?
He has been in rehab since the last decade.
I almost made a joke, but I'm not going to make that joke because I like this podcast and I'm enjoying these 11,000 people we got on live today. So we're going to keep it moving.
This is great, man. Miami versus Philly. Joel face fell off. Hurt. His face broke.
No, Siakam elbowed him in the face. I would have elbowed him in the face too. Dog, I'm not a center, and you got me guarding Joel Embiid, aka.
And he talking during the flight on Toronto and all that stuff.
And you disrespecting Drake? Nah, man. Somewhere we gotta cut the shit.
Man, Drake looked like a Tyler Perry character out there with them braids.
That man was being a good father to his son. Let's support black dads.
Boy, look like he dressed up as a pimp.
So for me, I don't really know. I'm waiting to see what the injury report looks like before I pick this. I need to know if Kyle Lowry will be available. What you mean?
Everybody's hurt. What do you need? What do you need to see? Everybody's hurt. Everybody's hurt.
Okay, then.
All the stars are hurt. All of the stars. James Harden, hamstring. Joel Embiid, face. Kyle Lowry, hamstring. Jimmy Butler, leg. All the stars are hurt in this game.
I want to pick Philly. I want to pick Philly because I think that Harden, even though Harden is not playing the basketball that y'all want him to play, but y'all killed him
10, 12 assists every game. He playing crazy.
They killed James Harden for shooting every shot. Then he stopped shooting every shot. Well, he ain't the guy he used to be. Well, no. Which one do you want? So I'm picking.
Worthy. I'm gonna go with you, Worthy. I'm going Miami. Miami's defense is relentless. They shoot.
Who do y'all believe in on Miami? That's what I want to know. Now that we here and we having a discussion, who do you
I
believe
believe in Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra. I do not believe in Glenn Doc Rivers.
That is the only place you got me. I'm going Philly, man. I'm picking Philly.
Ooh, we putting the beer on it.
We can do 12. I ain't doing it 24. I can only lose so much weight to my
That boy
friend.
said I need a 12 beer handicap. I need a 12 beer handicap. All right,
But
you put 12 pack on it.
We just saw Miami struggle with the Atlanta Hawks with basically no Clint Capella.
Struggle.
Yes.
Struggle.
They
They struggled with us. They beat us by double digits every time they won, except for the last game.
Fortunately for Philly, they do not have Trae Young to have more turnovers than buckets.
I don't know how you said that Miami struggled with Atlanta, and then you related that back to Trae Young after you were wrong. But they did not struggle with us at all.
Than buckets. There's nobody on Philly who's going to play that stupidly for 4 games in a row. And if they are, then well, hell, I deserve.
What do you mean? There's nobody gonna play stupidly for 4? They have Tobias Harris. What are you talking about?
He don't play at all.
Quietly, he has been a pillar. He was a pillar for them in the first round. Tobias Harris played pretty well. No, that's Cat. He was a pillar.
Soft.
Pillar. That's Cat.
If he's stealing all that money, he get paid like $125 million to be extra regular. You the 4th option on the team, and you the.
Keep going. Nah, tell the truth. Go ahead.
No. I mean, let's be real. Tobias Harris is a thief, and he should be put in jail.
Him and Boban are the Hamburglers.
Nah, Boban is at least tall and entertaining. Tobias has no qualifying characteristics.
Tobias has been playing well. You wild.
Okay. Ask Kevin about how he feels about old Toby. I bet you wish he got rid of him about 2 years ago.
Calling him Toby is, I feel like
that's his nickname. It's Bobby and Toby. That's what they go by.
Ain't no way a black man should be called Toby. Roots ruined that for us. You can't call no black man Toby no more.
I have a different discussion for a different day about the name Toby. But with that said,
sound like it's like overseer.
Okay, Kevin, he was the most consistent player of last series. Where do you rank him on players on your team, Kevin? As our Philadelphia.
He did play well against Toronto. Everybody knows that he played well except for you. Everybody in the chat is like, no, he played well. You're like, no, he's trash.
Do you believe that he will continue to play well?
Yes. Oh, you're talking to Kevin. Tobias Harris against, well, no. Oh, no, wait. Against Miami? Is he going to play well? No, that's why I'm taking Miami. No, not without Joel Embiid.
Okay.
Not without Joel Embiid. He's not.
Do we think, is Embiid out the whole series?
He's out at least 2 games.
Oh, my goodness. I didn't know that part. I didn't know it was confirmed 2 games out.
Yeah, he broke his face.
Oh, slap that mask on, dog. Yeah, he didn't want a mask before. No, if he can pass.
You speak like a broke his face is a sprained ankle. He broke his face.
Ain't no cast for your face, dog. You all right. Okay, no, I'm not. No. Embiid out for 2 games. As regular as Bam Adebayo has played, I don't even know who the backup center is for Philly.
Oh, and now Victor Oladipo got some confidence. Ain't no way. I got Miami.
Yeah, I guess I have to take Miami because Embiid is gonna be out for 2 games. I don't think you can give Miami a 2-game head start.
Not with Jimmy. And if Oladipo gives you anything off the bench, you are playing with house money at that point.
Man, when I asked Trey, he gave Trey the business.
No, he didn't.
Okay. Look at the last game.
That boy played.
Yep. So yeah, whoever is alive at the end of the Miami Philly series, congratulations. And this is the one that everybody's excited for.
Milwaukee versus Boston.
Giannis, who is the man, versus Jason Tatum, who everybody believes is new Kevin Durant.
I don't know if they think he's the new Kevin Durant.
Oh, yeah, they do. If you've been watching lately, that's the new response. Brandon Ingram and Jason Tatum are the new Kevin Durant, and Kevin Durant is an old motherfucker. That's the answer.
Kevin Durant going to average 35 next season.
Kevin Durant's team is trash. That's the reason James Harden
I
leaves.
didn't say his team was going to be good. You took me saying he's going to average 35. He's been average 35 and not made the playoffs before. Reeing up. That boy reeing up.
Hey, man, you got to chase that with a little water.
So, Milwaukee versus Boston. So, Milwaukee is missing Middleton for the entire series with the sprain, grade 2 sprain of the MCL.
I hate when people have injuries not versus my team.
Middleton is going to be out for the whole series, Mike. They already ruled it as soon as they won the game. They said he's out. As soon as they closed out the Bulls, they said he's out for the whole series.
No, we're not seeing the end of super teams. If the Hawks get a super team, I want one.
So, but Giannis, I don't know if Boston has anybody on their team that can stop Giannis. And we already seen what Giannis can do to an entire team. He put DeAndre Ayton in the blender for 50 points on twos. And he can do that against Boston.
So this is the thing. Drew Holiday got to show up. You got to show up today. You don't have a chance. And Grayson, as much as I hate Grayson Allen, you got to make some money today, dog. And I want to see Grayson versus Marcus Smart. And I hope they fight. And I hope they bite each other on the face.
So you know who's gonna ball out this series from Milwaukee, don't you? He do it every time. He did it last year.
Oh, Bobby P.
Bobby Bug-Eyed Portis. Bug-Eyed Portis about to be out there.
I don't know what drugs he takes when he plays against the Hawks, but he looks like a world beater against the Hawks. And he plays everybody else. He looks extra regular.
Kev called Grayson Allen Ted Cruz Jr. That is the funniest shit ever. Because they look alike.
I can't lie. Grayson Allen and Ted Cruz. They both have punchable faces. Like, man, if I just saw you,
and Grayson Allen just looks super Republican. Like he's going gray on the side of his hair, like all them rich, wealthy white dudes do. I was about to say something.
We serve multiple demographics here at the Splashcast.
Yeah, I love all creeds and colors that are for equality and love. If you're not, then I'm gonna tell you how it is.
What? Bobby Portis looks extra.
Bobby Portis. The thing is, they don't have anybody to guard Bobby Portis. They don't have anybody to guard Bobby Portis or Daniel Tice, however you pronounce his name. Who you taking? Oh, I forgot they got Al Horford. And Al Horford looked like he didn't drink from the fountain of youth.
Bobby Portis averages 11 points and 6 rebounds a game. Where is that an underrated?
So who's guarding Brook Lopez?
I don't.
It's a simple question.
Brook Lopez, is he healthy?
Yes.
Oh, well, Boston.
They don't have anybody over 6'9". They don't have anybody that can guard those three players. The Bucks in the post can dominate this series.
This is the problem I have said day one with Boston. You do not have an answer. You need bigs. And Robert Williams, sure, great job. But you're probably going to have to guard Giannis. That is not in your favor. And then I guess you put Tice maybe at the 5.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's who you put. Tice at the 5. You put Marcus Smart at the 1. You put Jalen at the 2. Tatum at the 3. Tice at the 5. Robert Williams, or Tice and Robert Williams are the same team. People. So you put them at 4 and 5, and you rotate and you switch everything. And then on when they're on offense is when you abuse their guards. Now I don't know who Giannis guards. Giannis guards Tatum. Oh, well then.
You defensive player of the year.
So Jaylen Brown.
Who else?
So then Drew Holiday guards Jaylen Brown. Marcus Smart gets guarded by Grayson Allen. Ooh-wee. This is a great series, y'all. I'm looking at 2 cameras. That's why I keep doing this. This is a great series, y'all. I'm still going to take...
Hey, Tatum. And they amped up your defense versus KD. And you know...
Boston?
Congrats.
I hate Boston. I don't even want to say it.
I'm picking the Bucks, man.
All right, Splashcast gonna stay unified. I'm picking the Bucks. Because I hate Boston. But they got Derek White off the bench though. Now I don't know who the Bucks have off. They got Connaughton.
What I don't like about
really
Boston is the Nets are not really a good team, and I've been saying that for a long time. And they beat the Nets, and now everybody's pushed the Bucks into being they pushed Boston into being like a good team after beating a team that's not good. I'm not saying that they're not good, but I need proof of concept before I believe. At this very moment, I can't say I believe in
them. I mean, that's fair. So, I think the Splash Cast, we are taking Phoenix, Golden. No, we bet. You took Memphis. I took no. We both took Miami. We both took Golden State. We both took Phoenix. We both took the Bucks.
Yeah. So number one, shout out to us being perfectly on time. It is now 11:03. But since we do have the world here, you guys rocking with us. Are there any teams y'all want to discuss? Y'all know that I can discuss the Hawks at length. If we want to talk about the Timberwolves, y'all know I think that they should blow that up.
What do the Nets do? What do the Nets do? I'm going to lead it off. What do the Nets do this offseason? What do you do with Kyrie?
Signing. I'm signing and trading him.
That means he has to agree to be signed and traded.
I'm. Does he have a no trade clause in his contract?
He's a free agent. So he has to agree to a sign and trade, or he can just leave.
No. I'm playing Zion Williamson. Yes, I want you to be on my team because I want him to sign because he's an asset, and then I'm promptly trading him anywhere else.
Oh, you being shitty.
You mean like the guy who didn't play but half the games last season?
Yeah, but at least he was upfront about it. It ain't like he just said, I'm hurt every time. He just said, I don't want to play. I'm not going to play.
And I don't want you to play on my team anymore.
Yeah, but you just okay. I think you're.
Hey, trick for a trick is fine with me.
What did? What trick did he pull? He told y'all I don't want to play, and they said okay.
No, you. Well, unfortunately, we didn't know.
The Nets front office deserves as much of blame for this as the players. The Nets should not have let that run. The Nets front office deserves just as much blame as everybody else.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I will sign him and trade him quickly, expeditiously.
To who? Who's gonna take Kyrie right now? Who would take Kyrie right now?
Not the Nets.
The Knicks?
No, definitely not the Knicks.
Trading for Cam Reddish.
They should have traded Spencer Dinwiddie for Cam Reddish. And I was so right about that. But the Clippers are always willing to take somebody.
Who do you get back?
The Lakers. But I don't want.
Who do these teams have somebody to give back?
I'm more interested in pieces with the Nets. If you can put players around Kevin Durant who are good, then you'll be fine. The issue is the players around Kevin Durant sucks and Kyrie is flat earth. Those two together never gonna get me to do anything. I ain't got time for it.
Flat earth Kyrie.
I believe that I can say, hey, I can get players to play with Kevin Durant. Just give me some pieces. Just give me a backfill on the bench. There's no way that the Nets out there leaning on Blake Griffin.
Worthy, you might be right. Kyrie might be stuck in Brooklyn, man.
And Russ might be stuck in LA.
Ooh, we ain't even gonna talk about that.
As bad as it is, I'd rather be stuck with Kyrie than be stuck with Russ.
You know where I trade Kyrie? I trade Kyrie to the Jazz for Donovan Mitchell.
Exactly. No, but I think that Donovan Mitchell wants to be in New York. But yeah, you're right.
Brooklyn is in New York.
I meant the Knicks. Let me clarify.
What?
Because
I have more faith in Donovan Mitchell's intelligence. Because at that point, you could go to the same city with a better player with the same money.
Okay, so now that we're talking about it, do you want to go Donovan Mitchell? Do you want to go to the Nets and it's just Kevin Durant? Or do you want to go to the Knicks where you have R.J. Barrett, Cam Reddish, probably Mitchell Robinson.
Free agent.
And yourself? I don't hate going to the Knicks. I think the Knicks have a better roster outside of Kevin Durant.
I'm going to play with Kevin Durant. There's no way I'm going to the Knicks to play with RJ Barrett is up and coming. Yes. But you have somebody that is here that could win right now.
Y'all, but no, you're not better than Kyrie, and you saw just what happened with Kyrie and KD. Nowhere fast.
Yeah, the Nets they just don't have any money.
That's the reason I'm out. At least as bad as James Dolan is, I can probably convince you that, hey, we have Donovan Mitchell, we have RJ Barrett, and we have Cam Reddish. And maybe Mitchell Robinson. The team itself don't look the worst, and I think they,
and Obi Toppin.
And Obi.
And then you trade Julius and get more people.
Exactly.
You definitely trade Julius and go get Jalen Brunson.
Which I think is stupid. I think that Julius is underappreciated.
Yeah, he don't want to be there, though. Trade Julius, start Obi Toppin, get Jalen Brunson from the Mavs, and you're good to go.
So you agree with me? Knicks have a better outlook than the Nets.
Well, we talked about it. Yeah, they do. The Knicks have a better the Knicks have a better outlook than the Nets right now.
Let's go to one of the teams. Let's go to the two teams that I like. Raptors first, Pelicans second.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with the Raptors. Like, I don't know what they need.
What do they need? 1-5. That's actually another place that Julius could probably go.
No, they got Siakam.
Move Siakam to the Julius probably have to play the 5.
Why would you do that?
Julius at the 5, Siakam at the 4, Anunoby at the 3, Van Fleet at the 1.
Gary Trent Jr. at the 2.
Yeah, you got a little piece of team there.
You have a 6'9", 6'8", 6'9", 5 that doesn't play the 5.
How? Okay. Well, then my other answer is Julius Ware. You should have took your ass from day one. Take your ass to Miami.
Okay, but we were talking. So the Raptors need a 5.
Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes is the answer. That's the reason you can play Julius at the 5 is because you have Julius, Siakam, Scotty Barnes, Gary Trent Jr., and Fred VanVleet.
There's no way in hell I would play Julius at the 5.
Because Scotty Barnes is what, 6'8", 6'9", Siakam like 6'8", 6'9", and then you have Julius like 6'8", 6'9". It's basically the same thing that Miami is running.
Bam is 6'10".
No.
And Bam is a 4'5". Julius is a 3'4". There's no way you play. There's no way you play Julius. There's no way you play Julius at the 5. You know, I don't know what you're looking up. There's no way you play Julius at the 5. Julius Randle has never played 5 in his life. Maybe in elementary school we was taller than everybody else.
Bam Adebayo 6'9".
Bam Adebayo, I don't care. Bam Adebayo is a 4'5". They need a center. They need a big man. They need to go get Mitchell Robinson. That's who they need to go get. If they go get Mitchell Robinson, you are not scoring on the Raptors.
I agree. I think the Raptors are one player away from being way more problematic than people have given them credit.
Mitchell Robinson is gonna happen. I want to make that prop bet right now. If I can call Vegas.
Or we still got to figure out what the Magic are gonna do with all of their bigs. They got Mo Bamba, they got Wendell Carter, they're gonna bring back Jonathan Isaac.
I think they signed Mo, didn't they?
At this very moment, I think they have too many players for the slots available.
I think Wendell Carter Jr. If the Knicks get rid of Julius, I think they go get Wendell Carter Jr. to be the 4 or backup 4. Him and Obi would be nice.
What you gonna trade? You can't trade Evan Fournier back to the Magic. You should have never traded him in the first place, jackass.
I mean, no, nobody. You ain't got nobody to trade. Derrick Rose.
Okay, people who I think no, Mo Bamba has the best trade value out of everybody. He's tall, he can shoot, he can move. I know it might sound crazy. I probably want Mo Bamba over Clint Capella. I think that he fits our timeline a little bit.
I think he's younger, yeah. But I mean, they're both in it. I guess. I mean, that's like.
Thank you, Sneaky, for agreeing with me. Evan Fournier is awful. I said that when he left the Magic.
Nobody argued you down on that.
No, because people keep saying, nah, he's good because they keep trading for him. I said that the Celtics were stupid for taking him, and then the Knicks are even stupider.
The Pelicans. You said the Raptors and the Pelicans. What do the Pelicans do?
Trade Zion, trade Zion, trade Zion, trade Zion, trade Zion, trade Zion. Do what? Trade Zion. I don't know.
So what do they need?
Whatever. Give me a whole bench. Give me the whole Memphis bench for Zion. Whatever y'all want. I don't want him on our team anymore. And if I can get 4 or 5 players for him, I'll be more than thrilled about that.
What if you trade Zion to Minnesota for Cat? Cat on the Pelicans. CJ McCollum.
I like Valanciunas, and he not soft. I don't want anything to deal with Cat.
Zion to Orlando for Mo Bamba?
Hell no. I'm not giving a player who I just got healthy for a player who's not healthy. You crazy as hell. No. I don't know why anybody wants Zion. Doesn't make any sense to me. It is the most nonsensical thing in the world to be like, yeah, I want Zion. The dude who's played 82 games in 4 years. No, thank you.
I mean, the only team that will probably take him is New York.
New York wants him so that they can have Duke all over again.
Mm-hmm. But then you'd have to trade somebody from New York.
Julius. Send Julius back. And who do the Knicks have on their bench?
Cam, quickly.
Oh, yeah. Give me Cam Reddish and Julius in a first.
For Zion?
Yep. Julius wants out. He's been in New Orleans. Cam Reddish is never going to play as a Knick. That's very clear. Even though, you probably can't trade Cam Reddish because Zion is going to be like, that's my boy.
Yeah, you just said you wanted put Duke together.
So then Texans draft Damian Pierce. Damn, I wanted that kid. Texans are drafting their ass off and nobody's paying attention. You got to give me something else than just Julius.
There's nobody that can, for what you want for Zion, I don't know if anybody's willing to trade all of what you want for Zion. There's nobody that has that amount of assets for Zion.
Give me quickly. Give me Randall and a first.
I think Julius wants to go to Dallas. I think they're gonna do a sign and trade with Jalen Brunson. I don't know.
Dallas
I don't know where you trade. I don't know where you trade Julius. Mike.
I'm telling you, right? Yes, that's where he should have been in the very first place.
Get Max Strus. Who's their starting for?
No, but I'm telling you, I would take Julius, Emmanuel quickly, and a first round pick, and you can get Zion. And I think that both sides should be happy with that. I think that New Orleans, you have a ready-made team right now that can play and compete in the West, and you have a draft pick. I think that New York, you can have this stupid-ass Duke team. It didn't win shit. I don't know why you want this Duke team that didn't accomplish barely anything, especially not by...
Or do you trade Zion for Spencer Dinwiddie? Put Dinwiddie at the 1. CJ at the 2. Their rookie boy at the 3. Ingram at the 4. Valanciunas at the 5.
No. You got, okay, Dinwiddie at the 1. McCollum at the 2. Ingram at the 3. Herb at the 4. Valanciunas at the 5.
Okay, either way. Whatever.
I don't hate that, but no, I'm getting way more than that. It ain't Dinwiddie for Zion straight up.
Who you getting? Dinwiddie and who? Don't you have the?
The Mavs, that's the unfortunate part about having a shitty roster is there's not really much that I want on your team other than Spencer Dinwiddie. Yeah, like Davis Bertans, he only looked good in application, but
Tim
he just
Hardaway
not.
Jr.
Anytime that you are Atlanta Hawk and we trade you away, I really devalue you as an individual and as a human being in life and in sports. So I just can't get behind the support of Tim Hardaway Jr. But I mean, I don't know, man. Mm-hmm. I'm moving. I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna leave it here. I'm moving the hell away from Zion.
To the Nuggets, get Aaron Gordon.
The Nuggets. I mean, I don't think the Nuggets make any major moves. I think they just want to see this team as a whole.
They've never been healthy. They've never been healthy.
I mean, but Michael Porter Jr. ain't never been healthy. So there's that. That is.
I'm talking about they've never been healthy altogether. Either Michael Porter Jr.'s out, then when he came back, Jamal Murray tore his knee up. They actually have a lot of pieces to consolidate, though. They have a lot of pieces that they could trade and get somebody like Zion. You got Bones Highland. You got.
I think they keeping him. I would keep him.
But I'm just saying, you have a lot of. They got Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon is,
ain't it?
He's just regular.
If you want him, he's too regular for his status. I'm moving on from him.
Yeah. Oh, you traded to the Bulls.
Yeah, but the Bulls need a center. They need. You know what? They need Aaron Gordon. They need a center and a power forward.
The Wolves need heart.
The Wolves need to blow that shit up. That's what they need to do. Get rid of Karl Anthony Towns. He's not the answer.
Ant-Man but you can't do that. Ant-Man is in his second year. If you blow it up, that means you need to be competitive within the next 2 years or he's going to walk.
Or you have to have him be involved in who do you want.
It don't matter. He still could walk.
Yes, but there's a lower chance of you walking if you help build this team. And we're basically giving you the keys to the kingdom. Now, the problem with the Timberwolves is historical data shows it is stupid. You saw what happened to Kevin Garnett. He stayed way too long. You see what happened with Kevin Love. You could say that he stayed too long. As much as I like Anthony Edwards and I would like to see him have this team in Minnesota, bro, as soon as your contract is up, I know you got to take a little bit of a nail, but get the hell on out of Minnesota. They ain't going to treat you right, and they ain't never going to win.
Come back to Atlanta.
And we would love to have you. Love to have you in Atlanta. We'll roll out the red carpet, blue carpet, black carpet, whatever you need. In order
whatever color you affiliated with, if you are.
Man. So we'll make up a new color for you too, Anthony Edwards, and your dog can come. And then finally, let's talk about the team that everybody really cares about, the Atlanta Hawks. I don't know if y'all listened to the post game.
They about to blow that shit up.
Yeah, I don't.
They about to blow that shit up. The Hawks.
Number one, Travis Schlenk has already said expect turnover, and I think that's headed. I think that's direct. Man, you think that they would trade us right now, Trae Young, for Anthony Edwards straight up? Not a chance. You crazy as hell. And Anthony Edwards saw his rookie deal. Trae is about to get paid $207 million.
So I would say that Gallo's out of there. They basically already said people who's our free agents, the turnover is about to happen. I think you keep DeLon, right?
Yeah, he's a Nate guy.
One of these three players is about to go. Bogey, Herter, DeAndre. One of those three players are going. You got to re-sign DeAndre. I think DeAndre really decides his fate. If he thinks he can get more money somewhere else, he'll probably end up somewhere else.
But that's Herter, 2 years from now.
If they re-sign DeAndre, then Herter or Bogey is probably out of there, or both.
I don't think because the thing about Bogey is, even though his knee and his ankle are always messed up, He plays tough. He'll never like Kevin Herter just gets out there and forgets he's 6'7". That's the reason I think he's got to go. I think that I think we need a culture change. So I think that we have to go get an enforcer.
Not many enforcers.
We might have to bring back your boy.
Who?
What's his name? Tore his hamstring off the bone.
Oh, Solo Cup.
Yep.
Solomon Hill.
I'm not against bringing Solomon Hill back. He's the only tough player it looks like we've had in a month of Sundays. So yes.
So if you get rid of Herter, you got to go get a guard. I would probably. Now this is a trade that I would do.
Wait. We was going to get a guard. We were going to get a guard anyway.
I would trade. We have all these draft assets. I would trade Herter, somebody, and whatever draft picks it takes to go get Anthony Simons from.
They're not going to let Anthony Simons go because they let McCollum go.
CJ, I know, but man, that's what was thinking. But man, he's good.
So for me,
PJ I told Tucker, you my mercenary.
Nah, PJ. I mean, I don't hate that, but I don't think the twins. I don't think that because Joker broke their back like Ben Simmons. I don't think that PJ Tucker is going to be interested in leaving Miami to come to Atlanta. I think he's going to be like, we're not going to pay you any more money. Do you want to live in Atlanta or do you want to live on the beach? I love Atlanta. Miami Beach is Miami Beach. And they're a better team than us right now, unfortunately. I do think that Malcolm Brogdon is a guy who we should keep our eye on. I don't know if y'all listen, but Nate said that he plans to play Trey off the ball substantially more next year. So I feel like Malcolm Brogdon is a guy who can play the one, big enough to guard ones, twos, and threes. And then at that point, you can kind of let Trey be off the ball and on the ball, just depending on the matchup. And Malcolm Brogdon is an adult. The only thing about Malcolm Brogdon is he's kind of injury prone. But, I mean,
we don't need any more injury players. I'll go get OG Anunoby.
And Masai Ujiri is not letting any of his guys go.
I guess. I don't really know what the Hawks... I'll have to wait. I'll have to wait to hold my opinion on what the Hawks are going to do to see until we get later in the offseason. I got to see what they do with DeAndre Hunter. What they do with DeAndre Hunter will tell me what they do with the rest of the team.
Well, either way, he's going to be a Hawk. He's going to be a Hawk next year because he's still at worst a restricted free agent. So we would just match whatever is out there. We got a year with the qualifying offer. So whatever the qualifying offer, you just match the qualifying offer.
We need a defensive guard. I tell you, I like that Lou Dort, but depending on what they want for Lou Dort, because he's a defensive guard. We need more defense, and you move Herter to the bench. If you sign Lou Dort, you start him.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't. Yes, and yes, the Raptors definitely will Conda Jr. But yeah, there's not a world where I see Kevin Herter finishing next season as the Atlanta Hawks. Play too small. Boogie out there with one leg play better than him.
Yeah, Herter got to get some.
And he's been getting every opportunity. Ever since you've been drafted by the Atlanta Hawks, they've given you an opportunity to be the shooting guard, and you just can't do it. And I like the guy. Can't win with him.
Yeah. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But I think we've come to the end of Saturday Morning Live. We appreciate you.
Brother Rumaj just joined on.
He did. Dang. Sorry, I mean, we're not going to go over the whole thing again. But we broke down the Falcons draft and what we liked and disliked about it. The semifinals, man, I'm looking forward to that Milwaukee-Boston series. And then all the teams that didn't make the playoff, that got eliminated in the first round, we kind of talked what their offseason would look like. We are definitely not talking about the teams that did make the playoffs. So I know some of y'all are Lakers fans and y'all wanted to talk about the Lakers.
Who?
Sorry.
I mean, let's talk about him.
Okay.
What you gonna do with Russ?
Nothing.
I'm not answering no questions till y'all tell me what y'all gonna do with Russell Westbrook. I can turn the ball over, and ain't nobody gonna say shit about it.
Yeah, Ote, man, we're gonna start releasing like a little little poster to remind y'all that it's 11 o'clock Eastern time every Saturday.
Also, you can catch the entire thing on Twitch. So
Yep.
if you would like to go back and watch, you are more than welcome to.
And it'll be on YouTube. It'll be on YouTube as well.
Factually accurate.
We are recording, so I just have to post this to YouTube, and we're good to go.
With that said, we have come to another end of a Saturday morning live. I do ask that y'all bear with us this week. I know umpteen million of y'all have asked us about the episode this week. Unfortunately, we blew out a hard drive.
Man, finally got this shiny new computer with all these screens and equalizers and monitors and stuff, and then the hard drive with all of our stuff out there just went kaput. So we are going to try to do some data recovery. We have hired a specialist, aka the Geek Squad.
We ain't got no real data specialist.
We ain't got no real data specialist.
We trying to get the
we ain't got no producer. We ain't got no producer.
Soon as we get Jamar budget, we gonna have all types of redacted information, and it's gonna look like Blacklist around here. But yes, we're gonna try to recover that episode. I'm gonna put the Splashcast 12-pack out this week. There will be another one next week. It's gonna be Future heavy. That Future album. I'll give y'all a little bit of that.
Yes. Elon Musk is sabotaging us, Shana.
Nah, that's all right because he done freed Twitter up. You can say anything on Twitter now.
Ooh, boy.
But they gonna remember it.
Twitter is just a new Tumblr.
It is 100%. But hopefully we can
recover.
Porn
and racism. It's all Twitter.
If I don't move, can I just be like, that was a glitch?
Porn and racism is what
you gonna double down? All right. So hey, I hope y'all enjoying this on whatever stream. I'm looking at 17 different cameras.
Yeah, but cameras,
Reggie is definitely committed to getting us
viewership.
Whatever it is, I'm just gonna drink and let. Consistently, the last few episodes, Reggie has just been tearing shit up, and I'm just like, well, go ahead, do it,
bro. You say I be tearing shit up. I just tell the truth. OnlyFans took over Twitter in 2019, and it has not given it back. And now Elon Musk has bought it, or is trying to buy it, to allow all of the right wing people. See, y'all done got me on my political shit now. See, I gotta get. Oh, also, my conspiracy theory tinfoil hat is in production. I will start having that. We'll start having tinfoil rants pretty soon.
Oh my God, that is scary. I don't know why I gave you the idea and just.
I'm gonna be out here sweating up under that foil.
That boy gonna be like baked chicken in that thing, boy. Yes, so we're gonna try to recover the last 2 episodes. I'm gonna put out a Splashcast 12-pack today before I get into my weekend shenanigans. Of course, next week we will be back. New hard drive episode on Tuesday, which will be the ATL edition. New Splashcast 12-pack next week. Heavy on the Future. Because I'm going to tell you, the boy came right into the album, setting people on fire.
Boy, this is the summer of toxicity is back. And Future.
It's not toxicity. He never liked you, man. And you need to remember that when you get your emotion involved into these things. It was never supposed to be that, man. And then, yes, around the league on Thursday, we will be back. There will be a couple playoff games covered by then, so it should definitely be some interesting conversations. And of course, next Saturday, we look forward to seeing all y'all and all your cousins and your brothers and anybody else. Tell your coworkers. Well, yeah, tell your coworkers. Don't tell our coworkers. We have jobs.
This is my only job, as far as you know.
I like what you did there, sir.
But yeah, man, remember, follow us on Twitter @_the_Splashcast. We now just be talking about our random thoughts now that the Hawk season is over. Also, follow us on Instagram @the Splashcast. Follow us on YouTube @the Splashcast. Follow us on Facebook. We have a fan page on Facebook, the Splashcast with Reggie and Norwood. Again, follow us on Twitch. Go ahead.
Ronald Acuna is back.
Ronald Acuna is Bizak. Also, we will be streaming here shortly, pretty soon, to YouTube and Facebook as well as Twitch. We're going to go ahead and put that bread up and get the premium service so we can go ahead and broadcast everywhere. And y'all make sure y'all tune in. Yeah,
I'll be unstoppable. As soon as we start going live on YouTube, I'm acting different. Tell y'all that in advance.
My profile.
I'm gonna be a completely different human, more bougie than ever. The confidence will be higher than it is presently at, which is already at astronomical levels. I'm gonna have this last little bit of crown here to celebrate the end of a Falcons season. Hold on. I consider this a success.
Hawk season.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the Falcons season over with too.
Falcons season never started.
My sentiments exactly. The brown liquor is swirling. Salute to my brother.
Salute to Saturday Morning Live. Salute to the world.
Y'all got a drink. Pull up. If you don't, you're wrong.
If
and maybe you drunk from last night.
If you, I'm not even gonna start calling y'all 4-letter words. I'm just gonna say if you don't, you can't. You call Anthony Towns if you don't.
Well, see there. Nope, not today. We're not doing that. No, we are not.
Man, y'all be safe, man. We out of here. Bye.